Stories. Israeli forces kill Al Jazeera correspondent Anas al-Sharif and 4 colleagues in a targeted strike on their media tent near Al-Shifa hospital in Gaza City. Israel claims al-Sharif was a Hamas cell leader, while rights groups say he was targeted for his frontline reporting. Israel has now stepped up its military operations in Gaza after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu ordered to take full control of Gaza City to defeat Hamas and free hostages, while the UN Security Council fears fresh calls for a ceasefire and more aid to the Palestinian enclave. Israel has now stepped up its military operations in Gaza after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu ordered to take full control of Gaza City to defeat Hamas and free hostages, while the UN Security Council hears fresh calls for a ceasefire and more aid to the Palestinian enclave. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has warned that making concessions to Russian President Vladimir Putin would not end the war. His remarks come ahead of President Trump and President Putin's expected talks on upcoming Friday. Colombian hopeful presidential candidate Miguel Uribe, 39, has passed away 2 months after being shot twice in the head at a campaign event in Bogota, with authorities arresting 6 suspects, including a 15-year-old. Vice President Francia Marquez has condemned the killing, while U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio demanded justice. The Nigerian military killed over 100 members of a criminal gang known as bandits in a joint air and ground raid on Sunday in Makari Forest, Zamfara State, according to a conflict monitoring report. The operation marks one of the deadliest clashes in northwest Nigeria's ongoing fight against armed groups. South Korea and Vietnam pledged stronger economic and strategic ties during a summit in Seoul, as President Lee Jae-myung hosts Vietnamese leader to Lam. Talks focus on expanding trade and investment amid global market challenges. China's Coast Guard says it took necessary measures to expel Philippine vessels from waters around Scarborough Shoal in the South China Sea. It says the operation was professional and legal, while Manila has not yet commented. French President Emmanuel Macron